Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor, and today we're talking about something that's plagued Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 forever. That's HUD clutter. How familiar is this sight when those objectives are in the way, specifically on certain maps or certain points? It's just impossible to see the bad guys or exactly where they're at, and it usually gets you killed. You've got an idea where they're at, but just everything's in the way. DICE has already taken one swipe in CTE with a couple of options, but then they've upped the ante in this latest download and given us tons of options. So we're going to break down a couple of these just to show you how much improvement there has been. Going to gameplay, scroll all the way down to the bottom, advanced options. Here down, common HUD, world icon visibility, and down is all the different sliders. And they're not just worrying about when you ADS, aim down sight, they're worried about hip fire position. So let's give a couple of these a crank down. So the common, game mode objective, pickups, win not in zoom, and then win in zoom. Okay, interactive zoom. Okay, and I'm going to explain a couple of these as we go. And pick up zoom, so you'll see what some of these are, even down to the health packs, explosive ammo packs. So watch this. So what's that? So let's throw my little health pack out there. See that little white emblem? We toned that down too. You can absolutely get rid of that if you want. Again, go down to gameplay, advanced options, and then let's just get rid of it. I don't need to see the icon, right? Because I'm a medic when I zoom, and it just gets rid of some of that clutter. So now look at the objectives. They're still there. I can completely get rid of that if I want, but when I ADS, look how faint that is. Just to give you an idea of where to expect bad guys from. If you don't know the maps very well, it's not a bad idea. It's still there in your mini-map. Now, what about the players? There's a lot of information on top of these players, both friendly and foe. So the first shot at this, the friendlies were tied in with the enemies, which was not a good thing because you want to know who's an enemy, because if you zoom in, turn it all the way down, you have no idea. Enemy HUD, world icon visibility. All right, let's turn all this stuff down, and let's go down to, like, say 35% here. And then again, this is hip fire versus zoom levels. And again, you can pick whatever you want. And I'm just going to kind of do this so you can see the difference here. And almost done. So we're changing everything, distance, health bars, etc. We're dropping it all down. All right, so now look at the nameplates above them are a little bit more faint. And when I ADS, they're even more faint. Now, I can keep that high, right? I could say, all right, I still want the full power of that in hip and while ADS, but more importantly, look at my teammates. Not as bright, okay? So let's go in. Let's go to gameplay. Let's go into advanced. And something like this, enemy HUD. I can keep that high. I can keep the info high. But then when I ADS a little bit, I could do something like this. It's up to you if this gets in the way, but it helps. So there we go. Look how bright those are, and not as much of a drop-off, and then keeping the friendlies where they're at. What do you guys think? Do you think they addressed the HUD clutter problem? Do you think they've done a good job? What do you think about these options? Again, this fixes and addresses everything, whether it's an icon sitting above a vehicle, or if it's all sorts of kits, such as the med pack, the support kits, it does everything. As always, YouTubers, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys soon.